Good morning, first grade. How are you? It's a lovely morning here. Today we're going to draw. Do you remember a long time ago? It was one of our very first drawings together. We drew a B, something that began with B. And I showed you how this something, the bear, that's right, looked a lot like the symbol for B. The letter B looks a lot like a bear. And it could also look like a butterfly and a bee. And we made a drawing. And some of you added balloons. Well, B, is the second letter in the alphabet. Yesterday, we drew a beautiful picture with the ah and a and sounds. Today, we're going to draw a B picture. I don't know if I said this yesterday, and you probably already know this, but every letter has a sound, the symbol, the sound symbol, and every letter has a name. So the name of the B symbol is B, but it doesn't always sound like B. It sounds like B. So it has a sound, B, and a name, B. Shall we draw? First, make sure you have your crayons at the ready. I have my block crayons and my stick crayons right here. Let's make sure our feet have found the earth. Today your slippers are made of goose feathers. They're so soft. And on your head is a crown made of bamboo blossoms. It's very rare for a bamboo tree to blossom. So you're very lucky to have this crown. And on your finger is a ring with an ocean obsidian stone, which looks just like the ocean. Now, I'm going to show you my paper. How we're going to draw. Let's see. I told you a few stories with the letter B. In one story, there were some brothers, two older brothers, who liked to run away from their younger brother. And in that story, that these brothers met the queen bee, if you recall. We also had a story about Rose Red and Snow White, her sister, and they met a bear in the woods. What else can you think of? A story I've told with a B in it. I'll have to think about that. For right now, I have my paper, and I am going to start with the earth. I'm going to bring in that beautiful earth for all of our friends to stand on. Now, I'm going to add a little blue so that we have a green earth. It's a nice rich color. And if you want to add a little green, you may. Very nice. Now, of course, bears like to live in the woods. So, I'm going to draw a tree. Another tree. With think you have discovered by now that Miss Falcone likes to draw trees. From the roots up, branches. Look at these nice branches in this tree. And we could add a bush, a berry bush, in fact. Let's do that. So when the bear gets here, the bear can eat some berries. How about blueberries? You can take your blue stick instead of your block crayon. That will probably make better blueberries. And blueberries often, I think, grow in clumps. So you might have more than one together. On the vine. Last summer, I got to go to Vermont and eat fresh blueberries off the berry bushes. That was very nice. Now, we're going to put some green around our blueberries. We could add some more blueberries if we wanted to. All right. Now, let's see about this tree. It's missing something. Let's bring some greenery around these beautiful branches. We could add something to this tree. Something likes to live in a tree. And it makes noises. Sometimes in the morning when I'm telling you a story. A bird likes to live in a tree, that's right. And birds have nests. Now, I don't see my brown stick anywhere handy, so I'm going to use my baby bear side of my block crayon, but you could use your stick crayon. And if you would like to add a little nest for our bird in this tree, you may do so. Let's see, what color should our bird be? I'm going to start with yellow, and we can change it as we go. This bird is in the nest. Do you remember a long time ago we made bird nests out of clay? And then it got cold and we didn't do as much with clay. But when we come back in second grade, we are going to make a lot more things out of clay. Very nice. So we have this bird. Now, we could make a robin. A robin's, you can hear the B in robin. It's not at the beginning, and it's not at the end, but it's in the middle. Robin. We can give it a little red on its chest. And we can add brown feathers. It will be a lot easier if you use your stick. I have to be very careful with this block crayon. There we go. But I do have an orange stick, because I think that red is a little more orange, so I'm just going to add a little touch of orange. Now we have a little bird in our tree, and we can finish putting our green around the tree. Very nice. And if you don't want to make a bird, that's okay. All right. Beautiful. Now, let's see about that bear. I'm going to start with my block. You can use your block or your stick. And I'm going to start with a bear head. Now let's see. Bears have these cute little ears on top of their heads. And then they have belly. And they have legs, furry legs. Furry legs and furry feet. Now, in our last picture, when we drew the bear was holding a beehive. If you want to, you can go ahead and add a beehive. But you don't have to. And why would a bear be holding a beehive? Well, honey, of course. And you can see in the bear we have this B hiding. Very nice. All right. Now, if there's a beehive, there must be a bee. I'm going to take my lemon yellow stick and see about a bee. Let's see. Bee buzzing around. The bee has wings. And if you have a black or brown stick, you could put some stripes on that bee. But also, a butterfly would be here. Let's make a butterfly. I'm going to put the butterfly over here by the berry bush. Now, this butterfly is from the side. And you can see how the butterfly's wings are making that B too. And I'm going to put a pattern on the butterfly wings. You can make the butterfly any color you want. Red in here. All right, I've got my butterfly. Let's see, what else could we add to our drawing? We could add some brothers. We could add a bull. Let's see. A baby. A basket of sweet flowers. Blooms or blossoms. You can add any of those things you want. I am going to add my sky. And when you have finished adding all of the things you want to add to your tree and your drawing, for that's really what I mean, when you have finished adding everything you want to add to your drawing, go ahead and add your sky. Bobcat. A bobcat could be fun. So you would have our bobcats, our bears, our butterflies. We'll have to save the javelina for another picture. Oh! We could have given the bear a balloon. So if you want to add a balloon, you may. We could have added Betty Botter and some butter. Would you put bitter butter or better butter in your picture? Let's see, I'm going to work with my tree a little. Add a little more green. And there we are. I can't wait to see your pictures. Goodbye for now. See you next time.